I'm going to show you an example of a 3-digit by 3-digit lattice multiplication. As I've said in earlier videos, this is probably about as similar as we're going to get to our checkerboard work, and might be fun and challenging for the older children. Okay, so I'm going to show my paper here. So I have a 3-digit number, 246, and I'm multiplying by 367. So for multiplying a 3-digit number by a 3-digit number, 3 times 3 is 9. We're going to need 9 squares here, 9 squares. So I've got my 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. Just like our checkerboard, we put our multiplier down the side. We have our unit next to the green, our 10 by the blue, and our 100 by the red, 367. And we put our number along the top because we need the bottom for our answer. So it's 246. The next thing we did was make diagonals through each set of squares here. You can see the diagonals. And here. And then I used my colors representing units, tens and hundreds. Green, blue, red, green, blue, red. The simple family, the thousand family. And now we're going to go ahead and do the work. Okay, so we're going to multiply first by 7. So I have 7 times 6, and that makes 42. So I'm going to write 2 here, carry over my 4, 42. Then I have 7 times 4, and 7 times 4 is 28. Put down my 8. And my 2 up there, carry over my 2 into the hundreds. And then I have 7 times 2, and that's 14. So I keep 4, and I carry over 1, because 10 hundreds are the same as 1,000. Now I'm going on to the next one, multiplying by tens. When we multiply by tens, our answer starts in tens, and here it's blue, just like the second row on our checkerboard. So this time we're doing 6 times 6, that's 36. So I'm going to put down my 6, carry over my 3. Then I'm doing 6 times 4, and 6 times 4, do you remember what that is? 24, put down my 4, carry over my 2. And now I'm doing 6 times 2. And do you remember 6 times 2 makes 12. Put down my 2, carry over my 1. Done with that row. Now we're going to multiply by 300s here. And hundreds, when we multiply by hundreds, our answer starts in hundreds, and it's red, and we know that means it's in the hundreds. So 3 times 6 is 18. So we're going to put our 8, carry over our 1. Then we have 3 times 4, that's 12. Put down our 2, carry over our 1. And then 3 times 2 is 6. Put down our 6. We don't have to carry anything over here, so you can leave it blank, or as some children like to do with the checkerboard, they like to put a little tile with a 0. That's up to you. Okay, now we're going to add up each of our partial products here to get our total product. So remember, it's like sliding the beads along the diagonal with your checkerboard. So first we have our units. We only have one number in here, number 2. So the answer for the units is 2. Now we're going to add all the beads on our 10 squares here. So we have 8, 4, and 6. So 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 and 8 is 18. We're going to put down our 8 and add one more in the hundreds, so 18. Put down our 8, and then we write plus 1 here. We're carrying over 1 into the hundreds. Then we're going to add all the numbers in our hundredths section. So we have 8 plus 3, that makes 11. 11 plus 4 is 15, plus 2, 17, plus 4, 21, and one more, the extra one, makes 22. I'm going to put down our 2. So we put down our 2, and we've carried over 2 more because our answer was 22. Now we're going to add all the numbers in our thousands section. So we have 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 2 is 5, plus 2 is 7, plus 1 is 8, and 2 extras, 9, 10. Put down our 0. Down our 0 and carry over our 1 into the next section. And in here we have 1 plus 6 is 7, and 1 more makes 8, and the extra one makes 9. And we don't have an answer in here. So let's see if this worked. It said our answer is 90,282. So when we had 246 multiplied by 367, our answer is 90,282. So I'd like you to try some of these. You can check your answer doing your long multiplication the regular way. And then I would like to show you how to do a 4-digit one. So just as before, we're going to look at our number, 3,246 multiplied by 1,327. 4 digits multiplied by 4 digits, that's 16 digits. So I've made a square with 4, 8, 12, 16 squares in it. I've gone ahead and I have drawn my diagonal lines and extended them past the edge of the square. So diagonal lines through each row of squares or set of squares here. And I've done that for all of them. I've gone ahead and colored them, green, blue, red for the simple family, green, blue, red for the thousand family, green, blue, so we go up to tens in the millions family. So let's go ahead and see if we can get our answer using our lattice multiplication. Remember, we always start with our units. When we multiply by units, our answer starts in units. So it's 7 times 6, that's 42. So I'm writing my 2, carry over my 4. And then I'm doing 7 times 4, that's 28. So down here I'm going to write 8 and a 2. Then I have 7 times 2, and that's 14. So it'll be a 4 in here and a 1 in there. And then I have 7 times 3, and that's 21. So I'm going to put my 1 and my 2. Has everyone done that? Now I'm going to multiply everything by 2 tens. When I multiply by tens, the answer starts in tens. So this is in the blue section. So 2 times 6 is 12. So we write 2 and a 1. 2 times 4 is 8. And you don't have to put a 0 there. You can if you like. I'll just put 1 because I know sometimes you like to put that tile there on your checkerboard. We didn't carry over anything. Our answer was just 8. 2 times 2 is 4. And again, if you want to put that little 0 there, so you remember you're finished with that square, you can do that. And then 2 times 3 is 6. So again, 6, and if you want to put the 0. We're done with our second row. Now we're ready to multiply by hundreds. When we multiply by hundreds, our answer starts in hundreds. So here we can see it's going to start here. There'll be 2 sections that don't get answers. We know when we multiply by hundreds, we get 2 zeros. Our answer will start here in the hundreds. So let's do 3 times 6. So that's going to be 18. Put down 8, carry over 1. 3 times 4 is 12. Put down your 2, carry over your 1. 3 times 2 is 6. Put down your 6. You don't have to carry over anything. If you want to write 0, go ahead. 3 times 3 is 9. Again, no carryover. So either leave it blank or put your 0. We're done with our third partial product. Now we're going to multiply by thousands. When we multiply by thousands, our answer starts in the thousands. And we have 1, 2, 3 zeros. 3 sections with no answer. 1 times 6 is 6. Again, if you want to put your 0, you can. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 2 is 2. And 1 times 3 is 3. And now we're ready to slide our beads to the front of our checkerboard and get our final product. So we start with our units. 2 plus nothing else is 2. Then we look at our tens. We have 8 and 4 is 12 and 2 more, 14. So we're going to put down our 4 and write plus 1 in here because we carried over 1. Now we're going to add our hundreds. So we have 8 and 1 is 9. 9 plus 8 is 17. 17 plus 2 is 19. 19 plus 4 is 23. And an extra 1 makes 24. So we're going to write down 4, and we're going to carry over 2 this time. So write plus 2 in there. Now we're ready to add our thousands. 6 plus 1 is 7. Plus 2 more is 9. 9 plus 0 is still 9. 9 plus 4 is 13. 13 plus 1 more is 14. Plus 1 more is 15. Plus 2 more is 16, 17. So we're going to put our 7. Put down your 7 and carry the 1 over that because the answer was 17, one group of 10. So now we're ready to add our 10,000s. So we've got 0, plus 4 is 4, plus 1 more is 5. 5 and 6 is 11. 11 and 0 is still 11. 11 and 6 makes 17. 17 and 2 is 19. And the extra one makes 20. Put down your 0 and carry over 2. You see what we did? Now we're adding up our 100,000s. So we start here with 0. Which you can see 0 plus 2 is 2. 2 plus 0 is still 2. Plus 9 makes 11. And 0 is still 11. And 2 extras is 13. Put down your 3 and carry over 1 into the million family. Now we're adding our millions. 0 plus 3 is 3. Plus 0 is still 3, and the next one makes 4. And then here we have 0. We have nothing in this answer. So our answer is, let's see, we'll write our problem down again. Let me write it here for you. I'm not sure you can see it. 33,246 multiplied by 1,327, and our product, our answer when we multiply our product is 4,307,442. I'll send pictures of this to your parents as well if you want to look at it. See how big you can get your problem. See if you get some big paper, maybe stick papers together. Make a giant problem. Challenge yourself and see what you have to share when we all get together again. Enjoy.